Okay, so I have stuff came up for the last like 3 weeks, but I didn't get to finish playing Dream Daddy, which is what I was playing, procrastinating until this game came out. This game came out, so I decided what I'm going to do is play this game, and that's what I'm going to do. First and foremost, though, I want to put a warning that it said photosensitivity and epilepsy warning, so please be warned. That it was before I loaded it up, and I would have to get out and try to load it back in, and I didn't know if that would be weird or not, so I left it. But I'm so excited. I decided to not look into this game at all, and yesterday or 2 days ago, my sibling was like, "Did you buy it?" I'm like, "It's out," and I had no idea. And then I'm like, "Is the rabbit killer in there?" I don't remember what her name was. Sasha. I have no. You know what? Screw it. I have no idea. That might be the bunny from Animal Crossing, um, which it is. Um, I don't know anything about these games. Like this game, I didn't know it was out. I don't know who the killers are, but I am so excited for it because it's so funny to me. It is so absolutely ridiculous enough that I'm so excited for it. Um, so let me check because I haven't done this in a while. I actually want to just make sure everything's good. uh, yeah, okay, thanks. It's like, "Do you want to do this thing?" It's like, "No, I just want to make sure my title's correct." Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm under the right categories and all that nonsense. Anyways, because I haven't done this all in so long. Which good and bad reasons, but anyways, before we get started, what shall we call you? Um, we'll go with my name. Since there's multiple slots, I should totally let my sibling play this. My sister, not my sibling. My sibling would absolutely hate this. My sibling. Um, so I've been so eagerly awaiting this. So I hope everything goes well because my computer was a little bit on the fritz earlier when we were trying to play a different game. But I think this is good. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat, as if you were nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from, or a single fact about your life. What do you know, or what what you do know is that what you do know is that what you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Maybe it's all the salt water I drink. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Because I can give you a minute. We have plenty of time. Endless time, really. Oh, the ocean. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Whoa, not now, ocean. Sorry, Basil. May I continue? Please, go on. Okay, then. As I was... As I was saying, you look down at your feet. Sorry, I love this so much. Like, yes. You look down at your feet, ankle deep in crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a gruesome discovery. Yeah, that just happens at the beach. I wonder how bad because it's warning for epilepsy and stuff. I am worried of how bad it will get. I didn't realize that. I think you can add a warning, but I don't know. Anyways, and I might try to do that. A decomposing face, it's a whole head, face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Oh god, I almost clicked something by accident. Run, close your eyes, dig up. I mean, I instantly was like, is there a body? I'm digging that. Oh god, is there bad choices? Like, can I assume this is kind of like I'm dead. Can I die? Like, can I? Don't tell me, but like, can I? Okay, dig up that face. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head and embedded in the ground before you. What? There's no body, just this head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. Your jaw, not jaws. You don't have multiple. It only has one jaw. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Wow. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. Can I marry the ocean? Question. Who's the voice in my head? Who's the ocean? Because the ocean's funny. I mean, the voice is funny too, but in a different way. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. Sure. Oh wow, really? I was always called bossy, so here we are. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what else has been, from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you. Would you shut up? Beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, or so you deposit it. And so, God, I was like, and so you deposit it. Why, that's a nice coin you got there. Sorry. Like, yeah, okay. What if you were to spend it right now? No thanks. No thanks. Look, I'm gonna level with you here. That coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday, and I've been looking all over for it. Dropped it? Into a dead person's mouth? Could you just give it back? Nah. No. Psh, be that way then. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you find something soft, or as you feel something soft bump into your foot. I said foot, right? When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls from behind you. The huntress. Was the huntress the rabbit lady? There's a huntress. She's the only one I cared about in Dead by Daylight. She was my favorite killer. I never played. I only watched people play, but she was my favorite killer to watch. The bunny lady, Russian, I believe, bunny lady. So if that's her, hell yeah. Little help, please. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the floor. I'm like, do I have to click? Oh, there's multiple. Okay. I don't know this guy. I don't think I know her, but she also kind of looks familiar, but also him I know. Him I know. a little. Like, I seen him. I like his little swimsuit. Very classy. Oh god, you're lady. Your coverall is really open right there. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a and a well-tented volleyball court. Each of them oozing with undead energy, a magic aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. That definitely was in there on purpose. That wasn't me. That was them. Your heart begins to race, curiosity, fear, despair. Nope. Desire. I know my things. I just watched The Sandman. I know all of these words. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed. Let's call them killers. I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. I mean, the blood. So many I have the Lord of the Rings on cassette read along. Nope, not read along. Audiobook. And that man, he can do he's so good at reading along the book voiceover. And it's like, I looked him up and it's like, yeah, he worked it's just did Shakespeare and stuff. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Could not be me. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Oh, okay, so he's the trapper. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and look up at the monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. What do? You give them back the ball. Toss it, kick it back. It's a volleyball. Say no, say no thanks. Say nothing, do nothing. Toss it back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in the huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. I don't know what her, I think I heard her sing. Anyways, not bad, stranger. Huntress. I'm insulting her, but you know. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grabs it in her hands. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Okay, so the spirit. Okay, little witchy. I thought witchiness, but her leg is, I think, sliced off. So, oh, so is her arm. So, makes sense. Try hard much? Blah. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at those strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intuition on their private intrusion. Yeah. Happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I do refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very, very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, Basil. You're made for this. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good with no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you've just derailed. Wow. It seems like you derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. I guess you're also a nitwit. I don't know what their voice... Like, do they have canon voices? I don't know. I assume they have voice lines. But they at least have grunts. Look, it's best to just go with what the trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have flesh... That's the policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? They're blinking and it's throwing me off. You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total distract from my total domination. Who's that? Is that the other guy? I guess. Deep sigh. That was Wraith. Right? That sigh means he is done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Oh, he doesn't speak and he also likes butterflies. I do like butterflies. Well, I think I like moths better, but you know. Look, I don't care why this slack-jaw moron is here. Ooh, you're getting real close. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? You know you can't. At least not. Oh, she has an axe. At least not yet. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Basil, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There will be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now... Sorry, I just... Oh, such a... There's a lot happening. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz, and it will be very important later. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one, I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Dude, very. I'd say I'm very attractive. That's... That's what you think very attractive is. Compared to this. Oh, he's sparkling. You're right, compared to you guys below. But, I mean... Trapper flexes and his muscles are so tight that you practically see the blood through. That's so... See the blood running through his veins. Oh, you do speak. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Visibility, fight... In real life... probably super strength would be the most convenient. Super strength would be cool. Strength isn't all muscles. True strength is up here. You expect Trapper to point out his hat. You expect Trapper to point at his head, but instead he taps one of his bulging shoulders. It's especially in these muscles. No one gives a shit about your calves. What was your best subject in school? Oh, math. Well, science. I got a full perfect score on my end of school exam. Math, I did okay. History, on my thing, I did pretty okay. I'm gonna go with math then. Probably math? Okay, is the person reacting the one I'm matching up with? Or is that just completely just not a thing? It's the only thing that makes sense when you think about it. What's your favorite animal? Oh, what is that? Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, like weasels, badgers, otters, ferrets, minks, wolverines, etc. I'll go with that. Muscelids? 100%. To be honest, you have no idea. Once I knew what it was. I know what like a marsupial is. It's like it's almost kind of like that. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, no, I just like that best out of them. To be honest, you had no idea what a muscelid is, and you're just hoping that some secret answer that results in a hilarious Easter egg, right? It's some secret answer, yeah. Because there is no Easter egg. It's just another word for ferrets and stuff like that. What's your favorite color? Oh, 3D. I don't think 3D-old corpse looks good. It's I think I'm partial to cool colors. Blue. Blue isn't. Okay, chill. Blue isn't good for productivity. Makes people want to be lazy. Thought science prove that is like energetic? Question. No, yeah, like the sky. Red, I think, was proven to make you anxious, which also is all kind of a little bit baloney, but you know, whatever. What's your dream job? I don't know what a promoter would do. Not working at all. If we get to, if we get to do what we really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only what? Oh, you're talking about this lady, the spirit. Only she can spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. Those damn millennials. Best flavor of ice cream. I'm gonna go with chocolate. Chocolate. My favorite flavor is plain. Nope, is pain. I thought it said plain. It says pain. Same. Same here. Mine is vanilla with a swirl of pain. I think mint mint chip. Guess it's mint chip. I guess mint chocolate chip is how I would always say it. Is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself. But enough about ice cream. Am I right? No, I can go on about ice cream. I like ice cream. Hold on a second. That reminds me. Am I right? Wait, that reminds me. I am right, always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much farther. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. You're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule of this island. Even for faceless voices. Tell me, what is the best flavor of ice cream? Chocolate. The best flavor is chocolate. You gotta be you got a reading comprehension problem? Yeah. I just told you mint chip was where it's at. You almost bought yourself a game over there, buddy. That's right. I can end your life when I want to. I'm in control, so don't you forget. If I say you like mint chip, you like mint chip. Now try it again. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? So narrator, I think I'm actually allergic to mint. Like, I don't die. It makes my like mouth swell up. I'm going to go with vanilla just because it was like a 50-50 for me on that one. And the best flavor is vanilla. I told you mint chip is where it's at. You almost bought yourself a game over. Now try it again. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? A rebel, huh? Not in my dating sim. You have to understand, it feels very good to end someone else's game. You should try sometime. Yeah. Can I skip this? Yeah, this is going just... Okay, come on. Okay, is there a skip? Oh, fuck. Can I restart? Load. Look what can happen. I shouldn't have done that. Fuck. Okay. Can I, like, skip? Can I skip? No, okay. I'm gonna just click over here instead of with... I'm going to click over here instead of clicking with my spacebar because, apparently I accidentally can click things. Yeah, I'm going to go still with very... I'm going to click the same answers. Super strength. I'm going to click all the same answers just to... I guess... I'm going to click mint chip. Yeah. Blue, calling people lazy. Not at all. Oh wait, no, this is where calling... No, he did both. I'm gonna go with vanilla. Pain, same. Vanilla with a swirl. Okay. I guess I'll go with mint chip. The best flavor is mint chip. So obedient. I think you're going to do just fine. Anywho, I should have did it once at least. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants to start getting to know them. I'm the trapper. I'm pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to, it's Wraith, right? Like, yeah. Hi, I'm Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm trying not to do too high a voice. I'm nothing like everyone else. I'm a nice person and loathe big dumb idiots. Hi, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time, but the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. Yeah, okay. It's better to choose, it's better to choose to just not take part. It's better to choose not just to just not take part. God. Jeez. It's like she was a downright murder. She was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh, no, wait. I'm remembering Spirit's story now. And that's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm the Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to have had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I have explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but not a literal ghost. Trying to see, no, it's usually, yeah. But not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wrath. Let's move on, otherwise we'll do this all day. I thought that was the Spirit that said that. Oops, my bad. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they will want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say, we go to my yacht. Oh, he's rich? See, that's not really my thing. That's not... So, he's probably on the... I like his little outfit, I like his look, but rich is just not my look. I say we go to my yacht. It's a massive boat, it's the massive boat docked nearby. And nope, it just says I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wrath rolls his eyes. Wraith, what the? Do it. Yeah, wow, I am flip-floppy in my brain. 1 second. Do. Yeah, Wraith. Don't know why I keep saying Wrath. It's literally Wraith. Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless despair, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. Okay, Wraith, I didn't know you existed, and now I'm pretty interested. The way it's flaunt needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's plenty of good lounge. There's a pretty good lounge to chill out at right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Same. Brightness and sun and all that I hate it. It's too much. It's too much for me. I do it though, but I hate it. Where do you want to go? I am not a volleyball person, so I'm going with who I am, as either chilling in the shade or pool. Oh. So, okay, so this is chilling in the shade. No, wait, what? Wait, what? None of these. So this is Huntress. This is Yacht. I'm assuming this is Pool. And this is Shade? Am I wrong? I'm assuming this is Shade because it's shady looking. So between these two. Right now, I kind of just, I'm so tired. I don't want to go swimming. I'm going to go with the shade. I don't, because out of the two, I think I would choose Wraith over the Spirit, but over the activities, I kind of just want to chill. So I'm just going to chill. It'd be great to relax for a second at the lounge. To kick up your feet, look out over the ocean and relax in our own terms. Who would want anything else? Dry, comfortable, enjoying a cool drink on a hot day. It's the best. I mean, what kind of fool, what kind of monster, what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would rather be what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would finally be granted a break from the constant grind of chasing and fighting to get ahead, and then choose to exert themselves in, quite frankly, any way whatsoever? Oh, her face is gone. Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop living by their rules. I won't do it any longer. Yeah, we should probably give her a second to calm down. Who are you guys? Hold on. For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette. Our activities responders. Okay. Can I date them too, or no? They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. Or whatever that was. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Sorry, it's a lot. This game is so much. In the best way. Hence why we shall heretofore and refer to them as survivals with a capital S.
These two have worked here for a long time. So very long. I actually don't know how long it's been. Sorry, anyways. I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with the anxious energy that are starting to give me the creeps. I mean, yeah, okay. Sure. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much anonymity around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. Oh no, they're terrified. The most you can do is help us get off the site. Dwight. Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with. Those two, Claudette and Dwight. Did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island. Though. Oh, right, that. Yes, that's true, he was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. I'm guessing the island in the distance that we see. A couple miles south of here. It has a much fancier accommodations on this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out, very luxurious. Don't quite have the charm of this island though. Doesn't quite have the charm of this island has though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. It's for time for me to take a good breath. Hey, on this island, your decisions matter. Mostly. When I agree with them. Not like that other island. So, what'll it be? Oh, I can choose again? You know what, I think I instantly regretted it. Let's go to the pool. Wraith moves ahead to the pool at a pace that would almost be considered jaunty. Yeah, okay. Jaunty. If a creature is so lanky... Wraith uses they, them, or... For creatures so lanky, they appear to be made entirely of elbows and ankles. Could jaunt. Aw, they're happy. Nope, uses he. What's going on with Wraith's face? Is that a smile? Is that what a smile looks like when he does it? What can I say? Being enveloped. Being enveloped by water is comforting. It's quiet, it's ominous, and you know. Wraith looks back over his other shoulder to make sure no one besides you is within earshot. The fire can't get me. Super normal stuff here, as usual. Oh great, it's Claudette and Dwight. What do these two want? Since everyone's at the pool, we figured we'd bring over some of our most popular pool accessories. Basil, which of these is particularly interesting to you? Oh, okay. inflatable lounger. Those loungers look pretty comfortable. Sleeping during the day, completely out in the open like this, you're really making yourself a target. If someone were to, I don't know, try and throw an axe directly at you, well, you'd sure be easy to see. Did she have a little veil on? That is adorable. Not that I'm saying I would do that to you. I prefer a challenge. Huntress may not be into it, but it sure looks like Spirit co-signs this choice, since she immediately snakes the coolest one. Oh, the same idea as my choice, not killing me. Got it. Huntress may not be into it, but sure looks like Spirit co-signs his choice, since she's immediately snakes the coolest one. It's the shape of a casket. A really cute casket. I don't really do water, but as long as I'm floating on top of it, it's fine, I guess. Spirit grabs you. Nope, yeah, Spirit grabs you, the black unicorn floaty, and sets it in the water next to her. And since you also enjoy the fine art of relaxing here, I guess, yeah, this is a good medium for her, I guess. Like, we're relaxing, which is what she wants. You can share my umbrella. Well, come on, that's charming. Something about the water and being this close to Spirit is putting you in a playful mood you might regret. Do you splash her? Just a little? I promise she doesn't have a cell phone in her pocket. She died before they were popular. Oh, no, don't splash her. Don't splash her, no. Don't be a jerk, she's just said she doesn't like water. You stand perfectly still in the water, so as not to send a single drop in Spirit's direction, thus enraging her and resulting in your own demise. Oh wow, she's passed out, probably from how boring you are. Hope she doesn't get a sunburn. For a waking nightmare, you can... For a waking nightmare, you could almost believe that you're starting to relax a bit and forget about how much you can't remember. It's as if the sun's very rays has a calming effect on you. Your body tranquilized by the soft light from overhead, coupled with a cool breeze rolling in from the ocean. And you're not alone. I feel recharged by the gentle warmth of the ocean's caress. If it was a little too warm, it might have been my fault. Also, this is a pool, not the ocean. Okay, everyone, just let him finish. Thanks, Basil. I know this probably doesn't seem like me, but would anyone play a game of hide and seek? It's kind of the same. Marco Polo? Yes, I love games. I'll go first. Someone blindfold me. Of course, Trapper has a blindfold ready to go. It's as if he had it in his hands before you even spoke. Did he just wink? And did you just bite your lip? Not that I know. And did you just bite your lip? Good thing you're being reined in, because it sure seems like you were about to act up. Oh no, minigames? I didn't prepare for this. Minigames consist of two parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. Okay. And on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. press the space bar to stop the pointer over the target to win. Fail to land and the target fail to land on the target and you will lose. To achieve a perfect success, land at the start of the target area, not the end. Okay, you can't see my mouse, so whatever. Okay, ready to play? Or would you like me to repeat that? Okay, I'm ready. I'm so screwed. Can I put this on easy? Can I ready. Away we go. It's time to feel around. Go get him, Tiger. Oh. I clicked all the buttons at once. Oh, it's banned. Perfect. Okay. No, way too early. You missed completely. Yeah, okay, got it. Not bad. Perfect. You missed completely. That was pretty good, Basil. I shouldn't have chose my real name. I shouldn't have. I should have chose a completely random name. I don't like that speaking to me. No, it wasn't. Don't lie. Just ignore him. You've been thrown into a very... So yeah, you can't see where it is until it arrives. Okay. You've just been thrown into a very weird situation, and, you held your own. I respect that. That was a good game. I say we celebrate. By throwing the... by throwing this waiter, whose name I forgot, into the pool. Defend Dwight, have some fun. Oh, defend him. Defend him. Knock it off, Trapper. You're no fun. Oh, we can't date them. Oh no. Oh no. I wanna date the ocean. Okay. Thank you, Basil. I won't forget this. Well, I mean, I might. Every time I think too deeply, I seem to forget every specific detail in my life beyond the basics of who I am as a person. But that was still cool of you to stick up for me. I am no expert, even though I am an ominous narrator. I probably should be, but I think that means it's time for your next activity. Okay. It seems the next activity is mealtime. How quaint. Oh wait, that's me. It seems like the next activity is mealtime. How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrived at a cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some pretentious fantasy epic like that you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, and that's a very limited seating direction around you. And there's a very limited seating directly around you. And, oh, good, terrific. It seems like everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to... Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wrath or... Wait, who's Trickster? I thought her name was Spirit. Wraith. He refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster, or I'm assuming that's Spirit? No. That's Trickster. There's more people. Oh my god, my sister, is like, oh yeah, you should get it, but there's only like 4 killers or whatever, like 4 people you can date. Apparently that's a lie. Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprise? Yeah, well, they don't call him expected stir. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick, my whole shtick getting a little frustrated. Hey, hey there, you're looking pretty good, Basil. Real good. I'm good, thanks, but that's not, is that a plush baseball bat? Do you have a regular baseball bat in your murder form? I do not know. And we literally can't let Huntress and the Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It's completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got it? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, and the rest of them will sit opposite you. So, you know, we don't have you on screen, but they are. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone's seated, can we begin? But what happened to not wanting to sit next to any? Like, no one wants to sit next to him. But okay. Now that everyone is seated, can we begin dinner? Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. Fair. You didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs, but you know, herbs and spices that we simply can't divert. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you know. Which you know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. And you don't need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's like, what? Oh yeah, you do. Okay, I'm like, what? And you need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's like technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey Basil, you thinking what I'm thinking? I'm going to be the person. What? It's going to be a person out on the spit, right? And several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I've seen many pigs wear. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-downs prints, you know. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be a scrap of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else I can eat? This took 12 hours. And we literally do everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You are not carving up this. Okay. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. It's a perfect tool to easily chop anything in twine. First, who says twine? Something I swear it's like you're all... Sometimes I swear it's like you're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. Like, cleavers are made for meat. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ugh, you two are... you two and your ridiculous peck... And your ridiculous peck swinging contest. Enough, grow up. Obviously, I don't think that's is made. I mean, maybe I don't know what katanas are actually made for. And my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs. The hell it is. Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please stop, please. I hate when we fight, or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eyes. Oh, he's get mad. Oh wait, his eyes did a thing. I want to see it. Oh, I can do it. You have a person's spine. I have the skull of Azarov. Great. Instead of splicing it up, you can club it to death. Club it to a second death. Hey Basil, you know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve Felix. I mean, dinner. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. Hyperbole? Sure. They once argued over who had the most effective weapon for 72 straight hours. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapons, all while explaining the value of maintaining your tools. I want to see his weapon again. That was cool. The spine and the skull. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Tetanus is scary. Terrifies me. Anyways. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated when it got cold. There's a machete. There's a machete, freshly sharpened. Many games consist of two parts. On the top is a pointer that rotates clockwise direction. And on the bottom, a target you're going to point at. Sometimes the target isn't immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden under the pointer arrives. Sometimes the spacebar is okay, yeah. Yeah, we did this. Yeah, we did this. Land in the middle part, the circly part. No, don't. I'm ready. Ready. Away we go. Slice. Oh. Oh, okay, I got it. That was much slower than I thought. You missed entirely. Perfect. Nope. I needed to wait until you missed completely. Not bad. Yeah, I know I missed completely. Thank you. It's okay. At least you tried a little. Sometimes trying a little takes a lot of effort. What the hell was that? You ruined dinner. Your swinging was so poorly aimed, you hacked it to pieces. The bad kind of pieces, too. I hope you're drunk. Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the mask killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on. We're still trying to be ominous here. Nope, mysterious here. You can, yeah, no. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this perfect night. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they were if they just tried to mash stuff through them. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Basil. Number two. One less thing is one less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no problem with I have no idea what would actually follow. You may have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a sedimentary form. Do you see how deep this cut in my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I mean, hers doesn't even cover her mouth, and his barely does. I think it would have been fine. I think they want an explanation why. Do you want to tell them? Or what do you want to tell them? This is gross, I'm sorry. Look at that seagull. Oh. A classic, I'm sorry. Actually, it's not the food or the company. I'm just super self-conscious how I look when I eat. I was just pretending to be grossed out by dinner, so I've had an excuse not to chew in front of everyone. Sorry if that made things awkward. I'm actually extremely hungry. Yeah, watching people eat is gross, but try to relax, not to worry what everyone thinks. It's so important to always remember people are watching you, judging you. Definitely not ignoring you, right, guys? Is everyone listening to me? Typically a group that involves one... Typically a group that includes one, if not more cannibals staring at you with meat juices dripping from their chins would be quite scary. However, right now you're barely able to keep your head up, let alone get scared or run away. I'm a narrator, not a physician, so please don't take this as medical advice, but I'm pretty sure you need to eat to stay alive. Oh hey, it's me again. Your friend, narrator, and mentor. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean. Not sure how I feel about this characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, but I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. I'm a murderer. I killed people. So did Claudette and Dwight and all these guys. They're all murderers. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Me looking up 2 endings. Oh, okay. Well, like 2 paths. Hopefully, you pick at least one of them. Because there's even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to you can fast forward? I couldn't find out how. And having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the only but the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that, and you will learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I've got to give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You made many choices you have made many choices by now. Some of them I liked. Some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices I like. Aggie. You wake up to find Wraith holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cold water into your mouth. Ooh, don't do that. I'm going to choke and I'm dead. Now that you're finally alone, Wrath looks at you eagerly. You weren't grossed out, were you? Even when you ate. So I did eat. I ate it. Even when you eat, you know you look like a beautiful angel. You were just pretending to be awkward because it's lonely being so perfect. No, that wasn't it. All we have in this life are those fleeting connections with other living things. Something to remind us we're not alone. Could you possibly be as shy and nervous as someone like me? Oh, I didn't mean it like, I didn't know I was going to say it like that. I was actually like, sorry, but I'm not eating. I didn't mean it was like, sorry, I'm going to make up this whole lie. I was kind of just being like, sorry, I'm not going to eat. I was kind of like, sorry, but I'm not eating. But then I apparently did anyways. Yeah, I wasn't trying to be shy. Swear it. I don't know what that means. Swear it. I don't want to be locked into anyone. That's way too early. Yeah, well, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that, right? I mean, I don't want to be like, no. Swear it? Yeah. Yeah? No. Should I go with yeah? Should I go with no? I don't know how long this game is. I don't want to be rude and be like, no. I don't know. What does swear it mean? I'm just gonna look up how long. I'm gonna look up how long this game is. Hooked on you. Runtime? Playtime. Whatever. Who cares? What's the runtime on this bad boy? What's the runtime? Okay, that's the spoiler. I don't want any spoilers. Just give me the freaking. Just give me the freaking playtime. I was hoping it would just pop up. I don't want to lock in. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Oh, no, but that might be rude. I'm gonna say no. I made it up. Oh. Well, thanks for being honest with me. How do I say this? It's just, honesty is important to me. I've been burned too many times. Are you burnt? you burnt? Is he burnt? I don't know what any of these backstories are. I've been burned too many times. Something about the word burned makes Wraith look away, far away, eyes brimming with the tears, and yet, at the same time, dead. I understand. Oh. He's crying. Wraith looks back at you with those sad eyes, wanting so badly to believe you. He looks down at the ground. I have something very important to tell you. It's about something very special to me. It's not something I tell everyone, but you know how important honesty is to me? I can't expect that from you if I'm not honest in return. Oh, great. I bet he's... I don't... I bet he has crabs. It's about my special bell. What? Okay. It belonged to my father. He gave it to me before he and my mother, well, they had to go away. If I was ever in danger, I was supposed to ring this bell. It didn't really work, but that's all I have of my family with me. Wow. Wraith, thank you for telling me. Here, hold it. Whoa. Wraith just gave you his bell? Sound the alarms. What are you going to do with this thing? Ring the bell loudly. Hold the bell delicately. You caress the bell, running your fingers over its rusty. Is that dried blood? Why are you touching this thing? Thank you for sharing this important part of yourself. You hand the bell back. Oh, okay. The ocean's the other way, bud. Wraith is looking out wistfully at the ocean. The ocean is beautiful. It's not real. None of this is. Wraith looks at you more intensely than ever. I don't know if you're ready to hear the truth. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up in this strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight. Oh, they are covering. They don't want me to know. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette, sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary, and attendance at every event is scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this plan's activities. God, yeah, wow. Can you tell that it is far too late? It's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, I was. Oh, I did faint. No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after flirting. Go, go, go. Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We are not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means that we're behind on time for evening events. And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky storytime story. Spooky nighttime story. Oh. That is a cool blade, my dude. Blade thing. Weapon. just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative heavy experience. You are telling us that only one person gets to share. How will we decide who? Oh great. Oh great. We have to decide as a group. That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't get angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. I don't know why I don't just do my own voice for me, but you know. Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Okay, is he like a new character versus? Seriously, has everything here ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald. If you try to flex that authority, who? If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head so... Who is he talking to? I'll snap your head off so quickly, and then I'll drown you in his blood. Oh, is this their first names? Cynthia? His blood, Cynthia. Fuss and muss are back on. You two know I love to hack and slash and slice. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But, oh, okay, probably still him then. But we still got to get started on story time, so... Basil, who do you think should go? Damn it, that's a name. Please pick someone quickly, so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Ooh. I gotta go with a huntress. I choose you, huntress. Whoa. This entire experience. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with your catchphrases, will ya? What did I say? I choose you? Oh, like Pokemon? Huntress steps up to tell her story. The campfire flickers in her faraway eyes. This is a village out... Nope, not this. There is a village outside the deep and ominous redwood. No child dare step foot past the threshold of thick trees and bush that separated safety from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in often would never return, and the sounds that echoed out into the village were something inhuman. The women of the town told a story to the young children, hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, sings like a siren, hunting, beautiful, her voice, the they're talking about her, last relic of her humanity. It lures all who hears into her. If this is about her, that's really funny because that's all I know about her is the fact that she sings and throws axes, and I was interested in her because of that very little knowledge that I knew of her. Anyways, it lures all that who hears into her domain, and not precurses. Child, nor fierce soldiers can escape once you are in her clutches. Those who've seen her say she wears a mask of hair stained with the blood of so many poor souls, and the hatchet she wields has been brought down brutally on the skulls of many an unexpected hunter. Wow, that's a weird sentence for me. Hell yeah. I mean, look at her. I mean, hell yeah. Anyways. Unrelated. The nightmare doesn't end there, for what's a hungry beast to do in the frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off of? It is said that the huntress, as the villagers called her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girl she came across in the forest. Instead, they'd suffer a worse fate. Longing for a child of her own. Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back to her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'd wrap a tight coil of rope around their neck and affix them to the wall. That way they'd be warm. That way they'd be out of harm's way. The huntress would even bring these girls presents, toys she'd pilfered, yeah. Sure. From other bodies, masks she's fashioned out of these things only for the cottage. Fashioned these things from the cottage, and the little dolls made of grass and twigs, but these toys did nothing to quail the children's fear. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the huntress had never learned how to care for a human child. You see the tear creep down from underneath Huntress's mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you've ever heard fills the air. I was really hoping that it would do this for me. Like, I'm not singing, so. Sleep, my darling tiny one, tuck within your bed so tight, else the old grey wolf will come and grab you by your side. There was a brief moment of silence, and you feel the need to contribute to this stirring moment. Join in singing, slow clap me. I don't know the song. I can't join in singing. But maybe, or a slow clap. I don't know. That's weird. Definitely not make a joke. That's not. I feel like she doesn't want me to. Yeah, I know that my stream was acting up, but guess what? There was nothing I can do. Not you. That was a thing. I'm just hoping for the best. I'm gonna be real. Just hoping. Join in singing or slow clapping. I'm gonna slow because no, that's her last thing of humanity, right? Maybe she. I'm gonna do this. This is probably going to really mess me up. Singing, do you know the song? He'll snatch you up between his teeth if on the bed's edge you sleep, and drag you to the forest deep beneath the quaking tree. Huntress can't believe you know the song. You share an intimate glance across the campfire. Singing, so close your eyes and fall asleep. Count the little woolly sheep. Tuck so tightly you must keep, or he will come for you. The song ends, and you both are met. Yeah, and you both met with silence around the campfire. I love that song. Oh my, yeah. Oh. Bayou Shaka. The old Soviet lullaby, right? I knew that. I knew she sings a lullaby, but I wouldn't know the song. It is the song my mother used to sing to me before bed every night. But now I must go. The memories, they are so much. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're left alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds before the trickster shows up, and he's blaring his latest song. Is he a pop star? Is he a singer? I don't know these guys. Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special. Sorry, oh boy. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island, and the only lobster in the sea of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused, but about what? About everything that you can't function. You're a bit confused by what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time for yourself to think about them just yet. Huntress approaches you. I always want to put the Huntress because that's her name, so it's in the narration I always want to say the Huntress. Anyways, of course you liked my story. Who wouldn't? I had everything. Cute kids, dead men, a huntress. I find that all stories are better with the sound of a burning fire filling the air around you. All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse off all this campfire with a dip in the hot tub, shall we? Dipping in hot tubs with the Huntress. You came a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her. An offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. I'm following her. Screw the ocean. You and your storyteller friends slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure the killer companion could handle it. Oh, could this be anyone? Whoever I said to do, anyone could ask about it, and we do this. because it's too vague. The killer companion could handle it. Before you run off, I want to make something clear. You know that half woman, half beast I was talking about in my story. That's me. I'm her. No way, how cool. I'm gonna go with no way, how cool. Yeah, I got that. Sounds a little rude. But I am also really bad at... I'm gonna say yeah, I got that, but it still is cool. I'm gonna say no way. No way, how cool. That's really awesome. Thanks for being vulnerable and telling us such a personal story. Huntress faux shyly twirls her hair. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. What did you think of my tale? Do I have the marks of a... Oh god, my brain is fried. Do I have the marks of a best-selling author such as a... God, I don't even... Okay. Do I have the marks of a best-selling author such as the whatever. Mastermind Duskovsky? It was really a well-told narrative. Clear beginning, middle, and end. Riveted from the start, plus the women in the forest, I mean you, are clearly not a true villain. You were just a traumatized kid. Okay, now you're just being a suck-up. Huntress's eyes glare at you from behind her mask. She's had her time in the spotlight and is playing coy now. Call out her tired... What? Chuckle awkwardly. You chuckle awkwardly at... You chuckle awkwardly at the Huntress's statement of the obvious. Why are you laughing? I can't help but giggle when I'm both about to die and also might be falling in love. You can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly despite your steamy company. It's a little chilly and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the campfire, and I thought we were in a hot tub. And let's head back to the campfire and put me to bed, huh? We hate to intrude on whatever smooth moves were about to unveil themselves, but it's time for bed. Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting. But after a day like today, even I'm pretty tuckered out. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, Basil. Should have chosen a random name. Only if I don't see you first. I should have chosen a fake name. I hate this so much. I did that with Dream Daddy. I don't know why I didn't do it here. You make a cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow you shot in her teeth. Oh, she catches it in her teeth. The imaginary arrow you shot at her. In her teeth. And then bites down hard, snapping it in half. At least, you think that's what she's doing. It's kind of hard to tell. Good night, my little snack. I'm sure that wasn't a reference to actually eating you. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting you on this chilly night. Looking into the clattering embers, you think about Huntress's story of the half-woman beast, the half-human beast that abducts all of those innocent children, only girls, innocent children, an attempt to save them that led to their doom. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on this island? Is this your salvation, or will it be your demise? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwayne arrive. They are now familiar, creepy smiles spreading from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that, lit by firelight. By firelight. We must apologize for the we must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable, or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Oh no. Minigames consist of two parts. On top, a pointer that rotates in clockwise direction, and on the bottom, a target that's going to be pointed at. This here upcoming minigame has a special minigame, perfect for the least coordinated because there's no winning or losing. Well, not technically. Wherever the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Okay, ready to play, or would you like me to repeat that? Ready, sure. Ready. Away we go. As you relax, you look into the fire. The radio starts to buzz and flicker. You examine and decide you might want to adjust the dial and fix it. Oh. These aren't my radio stations. Which one? So it's a random number? Am I supposed to know something? Okay. Sure.
Let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game or being inspired by the game to write music or to make outfits. It's everybody that's part of what makes Dead by Daylight this amazingly rich and passionate environment. It means groups of people who interact on every single possible social platform, in person. It means people who play together. It's even the people who play by themselves and never talk to anybody. So it's important for us to be able to break it down and figure out exactly who is part of the community and how do we listen to them? How do we get close enough that we can actually hear what makes them happy, what makes them excited, what worries them, all of this. We need to know about that. So the other part of community for us is the community team. It's our team that we built. Obviously, this was a very small thing 4 years ago. It was pretty much just Dave and Ash and I talking to you live and trying to sift through every single forums, which we couldn't do. To today,
Is
where we
there
have
an
a team
end?
of, I think, over than 50 people internally, some people sitting at their desks in the office, some people sitting at their desks all around the world in different countries to represent the different, pools of people around the world. And then we have, people who are halftime and people who are doing this out of the goodness of their heart. We have people that are part of the mods team, the community management team. It's a big, big, big machine because for you, community might mean you and your friends and the people you play with and, the forums you visit, whether it's Reddit or Nico Nico or whatever, but it's maybe 100, maybe 1,000 people that you feel are part of that Dead by Daylight community. You should probably know that there's probably hundreds and thousands of these pools of people around the world, and each and every one of these has their culture and their desires and their worries, and all of this is something that we need to have an understanding of, and that's what our community team internally is tasked with doing. It is a daunting and quite intimidating task, but they've been doing an amazing job at it, and we're going to talk about exactly who these people are and how they do their job. Gabrielle Murphy is going to take us through that. We're also going to have Gab Malvar talk to us about the Fog Whisperers program, which is a super interesting bunch of people that are helping bring the good word of Dead by Daylight to the masses as possible. And then we're going to take a little moment to talk about all the community events and activities that we have in store for the celebrations and for this year. So, here we go. All right, let's talk about our
Okay, I'm going to click there.
For us, it means
Let's see what's on this station.
first of all, the community
Oh.
you and everybody else either playing the game,
Oh.
talking about the game, or creating
Oh.
content relating to the game, or being inspired by the
Is that the same? Okay, I'm just gonna turn it off. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you slumber. Nope, until you're sleepier. I didn't realize, I thought that was going to cut into the next day. I'm really sorry for sitting here for like literally 2.5 minutes. Anyways, I should have clicked through more, but here we are. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? Oh, I'm gonna go with, because we already kind of did, Wraith, and we did the Huntress. Let's go with the Spirit. Spirit, are you around? I was wondering if I could have a little company. Spirit tells you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. I like to listen to flute music, dab on some essential oils, and steam my pores. Like, when you're sleepy, that doesn't seem like very, like, sleepiness. But okay. Really? What? Even the dead like to relax. I don't really have any of those things around. Spirit reaches out and presents you with a unique item. It's a small comb, carved from bamboo. I guess you could hold on to this. It is a gift from my mother. I will want it back though, and if you lose it, well, you'll get your revenge on me? If it's the last thing I do. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voices from earlier speaks to you again. Oh, what? Yeah, the dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky, but now... but now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd. Look, I'm not saying that my feelings are hurt because you chose to swim in some pathetic little teacup when you could have swam in the vastness of an entire, me, I guess? I'm just saying that you've made a foolish decision, and I won't forget it. My feelings aren't hurt, I just lost some respect for you, that's all. You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Trapper is sitting beside you, sketching a portrait? Oh, you're awake. I see you with the spirit. I saw you with the spirit right before bedtime. You should know they're not what they seem. Not like me, who's obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I was just checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near any of my... Actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. What? But since I'm here, I'd like to share 2 things with you. 1, I do not take rejection well. 2, the first thing is very important to remember. Were you drawing me? Trapper doesn't answer. You aren't drawing... You weren't drawing stink lines radiating out from me, were you? Still, nothing from Trapper. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I am an easy guy to spend time with. Well, that'll make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of the scum live like rats. They won't know a good time if it bit them in the ass. I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me, you're in for a day of luxury, extravagance, and fun. And yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you, remember what I said earlier, or it might be the last thing you ever forget. But hey, you look tired. Get some rest, sleep. Maybe even sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over to the about 15 feet to your left. Making sure I don't hear my cat screaming. Finally alone, for real this time. Maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully, you're not poisoned. I just wanted to cap this out when I wake up the next day. Yeah, okay, sorry, it says... You have problems? Yeah, I get it, my computer isn't working great. Okay, I get it. Wah, wah. Wait a second. Were we... This isn't... Oh, jeez. It is. This is one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. I think today really went well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent, that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely... and ended in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do you think of the newcomer? Oh, do I have to say? Oh, do I? I do? Okay, attractive, mysterious. I really don't know that many, I don't really know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my seraphim. That being said, the only other three would make sure. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time. Major buzzkill. And Trapper. Oof, where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but Daddy it keeps dropping. Why? Stop. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me feel like I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. Look, I'm always full of rage. The key is knowing how to control your rage so you can use it. I'm a master of self-control, and right now I'm using all that self-control I can muster because today was a disaster. Let's just say I didn't love it. Haha. That was funny. Laugh. I said laugh, damn it. Anyways, I'm planning to kill this idiot. Don't tell them, though. I wanted to I want to lead them on a little more. I will make it that much better for me when they're screaming. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes, or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what'll happen. I gotta learn to go easy on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? Yeah? I mean, not... Damn it. My things keep saying they're all screwy, and I thought we were done, but we're not. Okay. But, yeah, other people will love you, but it's very important to love yourself. I know that everyone thinks I am, or thinks of me as a beautiful, cold-blooded monster. I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. This cute hat and robe, okay, these are my choice, sure. If someone were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. Besides, that's our sword. Anyways, if I'm going to get bloody revenge on society that has used me and thrown me away, maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help. Still alive. Actually, I died. I did. I died. I died pretty early. Okay. You open your eyes, the sun is shining. It's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great, totally well rest. And that is where I'm going to save it for now. Yeah, save. Okay, close. I mean, it's so late. I'm leaving. Goodbye. I'm going to try to be back next week if nothing comes up, but it might. Because, you know. Ow, fuck. My whole back cracked. Ow. I mean... Yeah,